need to do something really. Hello, my name's Charlotte Wallace. I'm a TI from the Birmingham, UK. I'm just going to read you what I wrote, that I want to post to Downing Street. Yeah, I want all us TIs to get together. So anyway, I'll start this. All I know is that if no one is going to, you're probably thinking I'm not an extremist, just a regular person. We're all one. Everyone's actions affect everyone else's. It has a knock-on effect. Everyone has lost sight of what's really important, which is love. The government is not interested in that. All they want is for us to look up to them as authority, when as the public we have the God-given right to choose to be governed. It breaks my heart that there is so much wrong with this world we call Earth. I've been oppressed and suppressed my whole life. I honestly thought I was crazy. It makes sense now. I think the children should be raised up. They're the ones going to run this after we have aged and gone. Yet the government thinks it's acceptable to keep the national curriculum at between 2 and 4. You would think the government would want everyone to succeed. Nope. Poor stay poor and rich stay rich. We could have geniuses in every field, every profession, job. And it all starts with the kids. Example, my son at the age of 7 could have done GCSE maths. Nope. Because I'm poor and he was in public schooling, he was capped. Really. We should just keep putting the work in front of them while they're young. It keeps them focused. Probably would help stop the delinquents, don't you think? While they're young, they're sponges. They should be able to excel. Regardless, colour, creed, how much money they have is irrelevant. Everyone is exactly the same. We're all equal. Everyone should have the same chances in life. Loads of people feel the same as I do. I'm urging all that do, start standing up and be carried. Your voice matters just as much as everyone else. We all have the right to be heard, not pushed aside while the government claim the second houses or the swimming pools. Are you for real? The corruption is shocking. The Masons always get the blame. It's not always them. It's not always that. It's the perversion. For example, the judges let the paedophiles off. Another example is something that hurt a lot of us, which is Baby P. Sorry I'm having to bring that up, but I know you'll understand. Sorry, it's just my opinion that the mother should have served a life sentence. What kind of justice is her being out of prison with a new identity? Are you seriously for real? Breaks my heart, that does. But that day that the people carried the petitions to Downing Street, lit my fire, so to speak, made me feel like there might be justice to be served. Think it was 6 million signatures. See what the people can actually do. We desperately need to unite, regardless colour, creed, because we're all being trodden underfoot. Divide and conquer. They start most of the attacks and blame the different races because they need us to be divided. Example, 9/11 was an inside job. They had explosives on every floor. But you're thinking, no, they're doing all this for us. What? Like the poorest people in the UK taxing us left, right and centre. How many more people have to die? Never mind all the viruses in the science labs that are being made to kill us off. Like mad cow, bird flu, swine flu, Zika virus, Bill Gates, M1N1. And tell me why the poorest people on this world, which is Africa, are still paying back a debt from hundreds of years ago, please. The cheek of it. They are the original people and the government is raping and pillaging. It's disgusting. They put money into making Ebola. Start it off over there. How can there be people that poor? Instead of taking the piss, claiming your second houses, making wells, make wells for them. Excuse me. Housing, help them get on their feet, let them be amazing. Government say they're there for everyone. Honestly, no, sorry to burst your bubble, but turn that bloody telly off. You're a zombie. Also tell me why all the fake news, they never put good things on the telly, and then there's lots of good things happening in the real news, but they never ever show it. They only show the division. If we don't make a change now, what will our kids have? Open your eyes, people. We are on Eden. This world is beautiful, but we're killing her. It's our body that we all live on. We're the blood, except we have to pay passports and pay tolls. The blood should be free to move freely among the body, but what can I say? Government wants to destroy and control. As a sovereign on the land, did you know that where you were born, you have the right to claim some of that land as your own, God-given right? Why do we have to pay water rates? How can you tax something that comes from the sky? We don't want your bloody chemicals in it that are used in German Nazi camps to control prisoners. If you want to give us things that are good for us, why not put the 52 minerals in it instead of poison and bleach? Legalise cannabis, it's natural, cures cancer, doesn't cause other conditions like the pharmaceutical companies do. They don't use natural things that are good for you because they can't patent it. They're all blood money orientated. That's why, if they really wanted to help, they would not keep treatment from you because you can't afford it. But I thought they were there to heal the sick. No, wrong again. It's all about that piece of paper with the Queen's head on it. And we all wonder why we're sinking. Come on, think about it. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but police are here to protect and serve. I'm not referring to all policemen, obviously. They're supposed to be the heroes. Some of them are, but others are shocking. How can going with bailiffs to put people on the street homeless be protecting and serving? Yeah, who? Us. Or the Crown? All about that paper again. It was invented to control us. It's succeeded so far. Time for a change, people. It's been the cause of most deaths than anything else, and people suffering. And whoa, and I've got an idea for you as well, for the government, for the world even. Why not put an advert, the government put an advert appealing to the whole world, asking everyone, kid, adult, OIP alike, for a detailed solution for global warming. Even schools, you could put a reward for the best answer and detailed solution, person in the Guinness World Book of Records, or a picture with the President or Queen, and a scholarship in a good school, and a cash sum like 20 grand or something. You see, that's the problem with the government. They think they know it all. Sorry, wrong again. No, you see, antimatter is like the spider's web. It's the silver thread that ties all of us together, each to everyone else. Don't you see? Each one of us is part of the puzzle. We all have something to bring to the table. People get bogged down with all the 3D world we live in. If you just sat there with no telly on and just relax, close your eyes, and you will soon see yourself that the fourth dimension exists. All of us really are tied to each other. Why do you think you can walk into a room and instinctively know whether people hate you or not? Because that silver thread that is attached to quantum entanglement told you instantly in a flash. As someone who is, we need to do something, we really need to do something. I'm willing